I am MJVanPraag, and this is Private Matters, Thriving in Intimacy. Each week, we talk to doctors, authors, coaches, people with interesting, unusual lives, people with unusual experiences, people with magical journeys. We talk to these people here on the show, and you get to witness in your own living room what that's like. This is not just about light. This is also about darkness. This is about the stuff that people don't want to talk about. You get to explore for yourself new choices, new ways of being intimate with your partner, with your husband, with your wife. This platform is for everybody, not for only certain people. It's for everybody because this is where you get to make new choices and see new possibilities.
Could you tell me what you think about when you hear the word intimacy?
That spiritual bond that we're all so hungry for, and that is sensation that you finally landed, particularly with another person or with yourself.
You are writing a book that's called Confused About Love. What a great title.
Thank you. Most of us were either securely attached or insecurely attached, and that affects our early attachment experience, affects our adult intimacy styles. The experience of love is when the mother picks up the child and looks lovingly through her eyes. You're okay, you're okay. And her tone of voice is soothing and calms the agitation. And will touch the child in a way that the anxiety in the nervous system will be quelled. It takes like 5 or 10 minutes. Just, oh, this is what I'm feeling. I don't have to defend against you. I don't feel like you're going to attack me. And there the intimacy is born fresh and easy. So I know that trauma can be healed. I can say that unequivocally. It's in the neurology. And the story, you remember the story, but the charge can be released. I can say that, and many people who know me can verify that is true.
You can learn this.
You can learn this.
This is stuff, if you apply your curiosity and your intelligence to this topic, then anybody can learn this. We are doing a show on intimacy. Could we ask you a few questions? Yes.
Take my sunglasses off then.
Yes, you see. We're here on Private Matters, a TV show which is about thriving in intimacy. And we were just saying how important it is, and everybody we asked immediately wants to talk about intimacy.
When I hear the word intimacy, letting go of things that make you want to just being yourself and letting other people see that, which is difficult.
Would you be in an open relationship?
I would be.
You would be in an open relationship?
I would be open to being in an open relationship.
Kate Schermerhorn, you have made a film about marriage. You are an Emmy award-winning filmmaker.
You're so lovely, Winnie.
For every woman in this world, Ken, there's only one man.
So enchanting.
When you marry for love, Ken, you're always happy.
Yeah, right. If only love were so simple and marriage so easy. But it's not. Here in the United States, 90% of us will marry. And half of those marriages will end in divorce.
You have to be happy in your own life for a relationship to work. You can't look for the relationship to make you whole or to make you happy. And that is definitely a mistake that women make, that they go into marriage, they think, oh, I'm going to be happy now. And then they get in and they say, well, why am I now not happy? You know, I thought this would make me happy. One of the things I came away with after working on the film is the sense that we have to just tailor make our relationships and our marriages to fit our own needs and just throw away the mold that's been handed to us and really think what works for me and my partner.
Part of the problem is also that the system lets them out of it very easily. It's very easy to get a divorce. What if that wasn't an option? What if you had to work it out? You had to find resources. You had to make changes in yourself because your partner is not changing. The topic for today is ecstasy as the ultimate healer. And I want to say right away that we're not talking about the drug, right?
Right.
We're not talking about the drug.
I don't think that healing any kind of past trauma can be done through only talk therapy. People are feeling that they're having this really incredible, in tune conversation with another person. At that point, their brain waves are starting to get into sync with each other. When we gaze into each other's eyes, and I don't mean staring, but I mean having that soft eye gaze, we actually start to get in tune with another person's brain. And the ultimate is to maintain eye contact when you're having an orgasm, which is a very difficult thing to do because we tend to go inside. But at that moment is like the most vulnerable, out of control moment to share with another person is pretty over the top. I'm not going to say that just having sex, though, is going to heal all those wounds in the closet, because sometimes you have to go very carefully by the hand.
I'm speaking about fully integrated sex.
Yes.
Spiritually, emotionally, physically integrated sex.
If you're just out to have your own sexual pleasure, it's pretty, narrowly focused. If you're out to have your partner have as much pleasure as you and to share it, it's even bigger, right? If you recognize that your pleasure and your love together spills over into your family, and that nurtures your family just because of the energetic vibe your kids get and the positive role models your kids have for their own lives as they grow up, then your lovemaking actually has a bigger context. Sex is divine. Sex is God pressed out or expressed in human form.
I think basically intimacy is honesty. And as you become honest with yourself, that intimacy with yourself is what allows it to be shared with others.
The more honest you are in this lifestyle, the better off you kind of experience it. Because then with that openness, there's a clearer understanding and a mutual understanding of where we both want to go or where we want to go in terms of what we want to do and what we want to play with.
Today I'm speaking with Marion van der Stad in Holland, my home country. So I'm in San Rafael, California, and Marion is in Utrecht in her office, and we're going to have a conversation in English, but maybe also in Dutch, because that's our mother tongue.
So many people are porn addicted.
Yes.
They are addicted anyhow, addicted to stay at home, addicted to cover themselves, to not show their faces, not show their colors. And so there are many people who could use some kind of help, some kind of support to go out and find their happiness.
Yeah, there is so much more fun and joy to be experienced in the body than what's actually happening.
When you practice that, when you say, oh, I want to learn more about sex, I want to learn more about love and the deeper feelings in love, I advise going into slow sex. I found out when I was 63 that sex could be better and better and better and better. So my body was 18, More people can get happy, can get at peace with each other, with themselves, with life, through sex.
Would I enroll in a striptease class?
Yeah.
I wouldn't tell my pastor, but yeah.
When you say the word striptease, it often can really plug anyone in, of any age, and really any denomination. There's some kind of a mythical taboo. And so what I like to do before I start a class, first of all, I like to plug people in. I actually consider striptease as a metaphor. I mean, it's an opportunity to awaken, and the idea of unveiling or taking your clothes off is really not exactly what it's about. It's about becoming more aware of yourself and how beautiful you are. And what I believe is that every woman I've ever met has this inner show-off this little girl inside her that just wants to dress up and play and put on makeup. And so this is kind of an excuse to show up and show off really for yourself. Why I still do this after 18 years is because of men and women who've come up to me and say, your class changed my life.
Well, one of the things I came to realize in the lifestyle, as I started going more towards a spiritual direction with the lifestyle, was that all the stuff that we do was actually done, has been done in other cultures for spiritual reasons. Spiritual cultures in the desire for transcendence or spiritual education and growth have all played with these things: pain, deprivation, solitude, isolation. These are things that were done to the body to heighten the body's awareness, so that there was a transcendence that happened. You see this in Native American Indians, you see it in India, you see it in, even if you talk about, the whirling dervishes. Human beings always, explore these extremes. We're playing with a lot of different human elements, like fear, like pain, like role play. And so all this is basically adult play, just adult play. We are all connected together. The idea is to keep that in mind, so that when we do come together, that there is this incredible spiritual experience.
There's a way of seeing that each person is really doing the best that they can. Their intentions are good. There's a way to just live in compassion that has a lot of freedom and a lot of joy inside. When you judge another person, you actually poison yourself. You relate heart to heart, and you realize the commonality we have, both men with men, men with women, women with men. Just incredible at the deeper levels. All we want to do is love and be loved.
Anything else you want to say about intimacy?
Just that it could save the world.
I've been on an amazing journey myself in many intimate relationships, from 1 hour to many years. So put on your seatbelt and join us for this ride. Each week we'll do something different. Each week we'll get to know a new person, a new lifestyle, a new topic. We'll look at intimacy from every angle you can imagine. Join me on this journey and watch the show in the safety of your living room. This is Private Matters, thriving in intimacy.
Si vos escrevem, não está a escrever. Si vos esquecem, não está a esquecer. Até o dia que vou voltar. Si vos escrevem, não está a escrever. Si vos esquecem, não está a esquecer. Até o dia que vou voltar.